Mother Nature has big plans for this Valentine's Day weekend, and they're not all romantic. While many are preparing for candlelit dinners and cozy getaways, the weather is preparing something a little more dramatic. This year the forecast is taking center stage, and it's important to pay attention. As we approach Friday, February 13th, a major storm system is developing, one that could bring heavy rain and severe weather to much of the country. Meteorologists are tracking this system closely as it gathers strength, and its path could affect millions from the Gulf Coast all the way up to the Northeast. This isn't just a passing shower, it's a dynamic clash of cold northern air and warm, moist Gulf air, fueling a powerful storm. When these two air masses meet, the atmosphere becomes unstable, increasing the risk for intense thunderstorms, gusty winds, and even the possibility of isolated tornadoes in some regions. Widespread downpours and severe weather are likely, right as many are out celebrating. Streets could quickly become slick and hazardous, and flash flooding is a real concern in low-lying areas. It's a good idea to keep an eye on local alerts and be ready to adjust your plans. If you're traveling or planning outdoor activities, now's the time to think about a backup plan. Check your routes, stay updated with the latest forecasts, and consider moving celebrations indoors to stay safe and dry. The storm will sweep across the south and move up the east, impacting millions. From Atlanta to New York, cities along the storm's path should prepare for rapidly changing conditions and possible travel delays. We'll break down who's at risk, what to expect, and how to stay safe. Our team is monitoring the situation around the clock to bring you the most accurate updates and tips for weathering the storm. This isn't about alarm, it's about being ready. Simple steps like charging your devices, gathering emergency supplies, and having a communication plan can make all the difference. Let's dive into the details so you can protect your plans and your loved ones. Whether you're staying in or heading out, a little preparation goes a long way. Stay with us for everything you need to know to get through this holiday storm. We're here to help you stay informed, prepared, and safe, so you can focus on what matters most this Valentine's weekend. The storm kicks off over the southern plains and lower Mississippi Valley, pulling in warm, humid Gulf moisture and organizing quickly into a powerful system. Meteorologists have been closely monitoring its development, noting how rapidly conditions can change as the storm intensifies. Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi will feel the first impacts: heavy rain, embedded thunderstorms, and the potential for flash flooding. Residents in these areas should be prepared for sudden downpours, gusty winds, and dangerous lightning, especially in low-lying or flood-prone communities. As the system moves east Friday into Saturday, Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle are next in line for severe weather. Strong winds and intense rainfall could disrupt travel and outdoor plans, while local officials may issue weather alerts as conditions worsen. This region's unstable winter atmosphere means strong storms are likely, with the possibility of hail and even isolated tornadoes. The clash of warm and cold air masses creates a volatile setup for dangerous weather. By Sunday, the storm lifts northeast, soaking the Carolinas, Virginia, and the mid-Atlantic. Urban areas could see street flooding, while rural regions may experience swollen creeks and rivers. Even as severe threats lessen, heavy rain and flooding remain a concern up the eastern seaboard. Emergency crews may be on alert for water rescues and road closures as the rain continues. Major travel routes like I-95 could be hazardous, with reduced visibility and slick roads increasing the risk of accidents. Travelers should check conditions before heading out, and allow extra time for delays. This is a fast-moving, far-reaching system. What hits the south Friday will hit the east by Sunday. The speed and scale of this storm mean that communities across multiple states need to stay informed and ready to act. The slow-moving rain bands could mean prolonged downpours and flooding in some areas, especially where the ground is already saturated from previous storms. Localized flooding could develop quickly, catching some off guard. From the Gulf Coast to the Northeast, everyone needs to be weather aware this weekend. Stay tuned to local forecasts, heed any warnings, and take steps to protect yourself and your property as this powerful system sweeps across the region. Here's your storm timeline. Showers and storms start late Thursday into early Friday in East Texas and Louisiana. Friday brings widespread rain and severe storms to the deep south. Plan for impacts to evening Valentine's dinners. Saturday, the storm center moves east, hitting Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle with the heaviest rain and strongest storms. The Carolinas get rain late Saturday into Sunday, with the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast seeing impacts Sunday. Expect hazardous travel and outdoor plans to be disrupted, especially with persistent heavy rain. The storm exits late Sunday night, leaving behind cooler, clearer weather. This is a multi-day event. Know when your area will be hit. Timing is everything for your safety plan this Valentine's weekend. Severe weather means more than just heavy rain. We're talking about storms with damaging winds over 58 mph, large hail, and even tornadoes. Straight-line winds can knock down trees and power lines, causing outages and property damage. Large hail can damage cars, roofs, and windows. Stay indoors and away from windows if a warning is issued. Tornadoes, while not guaranteed, are possible. If a warning is issued, move to the lowest, most interior room and protect your head. Treat all severe thunderstorm warnings seriously. These storms can be just as dangerous as tornadoes. We'll be monitoring the tornado potential closely as the system evolves. Stay alert and be ready to act quickly if warnings are issued. Your safety depends on taking these threats seriously. Flooding is a major threat with this storm, fueled by deep Gulf moisture and the potential for heavy rain totals of 2 to 4 inches, with some isolated spots seeing even higher amounts. When this much rain falls in a short period, the ground simply can't absorb it fast enough, leading to dangerous runoff and pooling water. Flash flooding can happen incredibly fast. Roads become impassable, and low-lying areas fill with water in just minutes. Even neighborhoods that have never flooded before can be at risk during intense storms like this. Remember, turn around, don't drown. Just a foot of water can sweep a car away, and it's impossible to know how deep the water is, or if the road beneath is still intact. Never risk driving through flooded streets. River flooding is also a serious concern. Unlike flash floods, river levels rise more slowly, but they can stay dangerously high for days, threatening homes, roads, and entire communities along the banks. If you live near rivers or in floodplains, it's crucial to monitor forecasts closely and be ready to act quickly if water levels begin to rise. Early preparation can make all the difference. Prepare now by clearing gutters and storm drains, moving valuables and important documents to higher ground, and making sure everyone in your household knows your evacuation routes and plans. Have a go bag ready with essentials like medications, flashlights, water, and important papers in case you need to leave quickly. Being prepared can help keep your family safe and reduce stress during an emergency. Flooding can be just as dangerous as wind or hail, sometimes even more so. It can cause extensive damage to homes, vehicles, and infrastructure, and put lives at risk. Don't underestimate the power of water. Stay alert for flood watches and warnings all weekend, and check trusted sources for updates. Your awareness and quick action can make a life-saving difference. A few simple steps can make a big difference before the storm hits. Secure loose outdoor items, patio furniture, garbage cans, and decorations to prevent wind damage. Charge your phones and power banks, and gather flashlights with fresh batteries. Avoid candles, use battery-powered lights for safety. Keep a weather radio handy for alerts if the power goes out. Prepare an emergency kit, first aid supplies, medications, non-perishable food, and water for at least 3 days. Don't forget pet supplies if needed. Clear gutters and storm drains to help prevent water damage. These quick actions can protect your home and family. Being proactive now is far better than scrambling during the storm. With the storm arriving on a busy travel weekend, safety is key. Always check the forecast before heading out. If severe weather or flooding is expected, postpone your trip. If you must drive, slow down, increase following distance, and make sure your tires and wipers are in good shape. Never drive through flooded roads. Turn around, don't drown. If caught in a severe storm, pull over safely and seek shelter in a sturdy building. Don't park under overpasses or trees. Inhale, angle your car so the windshield takes the brunt, and cover your head. Let someone know your route and arrival time before you leave. Smart, cautious decisions can save lives. No trip is worth risking your safety. Staying informed is essential during severe weather. Use multiple alert sources, NOAA weather radio, smartphone alerts, and trusted weather apps. Enable wireless emergency alerts on your phone for instant warnings. Local TV meteorologists provide real-time, street-level updates. Keep a TV or radio handy. If the power goes out, stream news on your phone or use a battery-powered radio. Know the difference. A watch means, be prepared. A warning means take action now. Multiple alert methods ensure you won't miss critical information. Don't rely on just one source. Redundancy saves lives. Stay alert and ready to act as conditions change. A stormy Valentine's weekend doesn't have to ruin your plans. The best way to show you care is by putting safety first. Prepare your home, adjust your plans, and stay informed. Turn that fancy dinner out into a cozy meal at home, or swap a trip for a movie night. Use storm prep as a family activity, and check in on neighbors who may need help. Remember, the storm will pass. By Monday, clearer skies return. The memories of staying safe together will last longer than any inconvenience. Adapt, embrace the cozy indoors, and enjoy the sound of rain from a safe place. Listen to local emergency managers and heed all warnings. From all of us, have a safe and happy Valentine's Day. Let's get through this together, prepared, cautious, and caring.